Hi, welcome to Mommas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and share this episode with another mama that is looking for a quick burst of me time and some ideas to pivot for the week. As always, we're going to start the podcast episode off with a motivational quote. Got tongue-tied there. This week's quote is going to be pivots can be positive. And I'm saying that because you can see I have two guests with me. This week I am recording on Wednesday, but Hurricane Helene is coming through the area right now. I don't think she's touched land, but she is out in the Gulf of Florida, turning wildly, doing what she's going to do. But when she touches land, it is going to come through Metro Atlanta, and we're going to get a lot of rain and wind. So my kids are going to be out of school. But more about that during Mama Time. So guess what time it is? It's Mama Time. This week's Mama Time, as I mentioned during the motivational quote, is going to be about pivots. So my daughters are going to be out of school on Thursday and Friday. Again, we are filming this on a Wednesday. So we have to have some extra guests. And like I stated, that's a positive thing. Now, one thing I do want to talk about, last week I talked about my week as a whole, just what we kind of do on a routine. Today is Wednesday, so that means I have been home all day enjoying myself. I was able to get some cleaning done. I did some training. I did not have to cook. My husband cooked breakfast. We usually do breakfast for dinner on Wednesdays, or at least one night a week, if not two, just depending on how the week is going. And we are going to do a sleepover party. That's something I started doing with my daughters this past summer, just to give us something to look forward to and to have something to do on Mondays. So when the kids were out of school, we would actually do it on Mondays because that gave me time to kind of wind down from the weekend. I was able to clean up during the day on Monday, wash all my clothes, clean up whatever I needed to clean up. And then Mondays would be just for me and the girls. My husband records a podcast as well. So on Monday evenings, that's where he's at. So I decided to spend some time with my girls on Monday evening. So just really quickly and briefly, girls, tell me what type of things that we do. Give me 3 things that we would do during sleepover party. You go first.
So we would normally do toenails and watch House Hunters. And the last thing we would normally do the last episode that we would watch House Hunters, we would all get together.
So we usually do manis and petties. That's what she was saying, toenails. When school is not in, I do manicures as well. House Hunters International, I love to watch that. I feel like that gives the girls a more look into other places around the world so they know it's more than just Metro Atlanta. And what she said for the last episode that we watched, we all snuggle up on the sofa. That's what we end up sleeping at. So you tell me, what are 3 things that you liked about sleepover party?
Number 1 is we usually have to make something. We usually have to have Rice Krispies cheeseburgers. Stop doing that.
And then what's number 2?
Number 2 is sometimes we play with a toy. I play with Lego sometimes. I play in the kitchen sometimes.
And then number 3?
And number 3 is we sometimes do a story.
Okay. So she said we usually make something. I used to make my homemade bread on Mondays. I think I changed to Wednesday or Thursday, so they would help me make the homemade bread, 1 or 2 loaves during the sleepover party. What was the second thing? Oh, that she would usually play in their play kitchen or play with Legos. And then, of course, we would read a bedtime story, either probably before we would watch House Hunters. So maybe we'll read a story tonight. I have been trying to incorporate more chapter books with them. Me and my youngest, we are reading The Wizard of Oz, which is actually a long book and it's really different from the movie that comes on TV. And me and my oldest daughter, we're actually reading a Fancy Nancy book. If you have read this book, let us know in the comments. It is the book about when her and Bree try to make additional money when they learned about the gold rush in school. So just something quick and easy that you guys can do with your daughters or your sons. Even if you have all girls, of course, a ladies' night, if you want to say, would be great with your girls. If you have all sons or all boys, maybe your husband can do like a sleepover party with them, and then they can do stuff geared more towards the male in your life. So just think about that. It's not really a mama time. It's more of a mama and me time, which is something different. Comment below. Let me know, how do you spend time with your kids if you have all girls, boys, or even if you have a blend of a boy and a girl. I would love to hear that. As always, remember to hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when we come out with new episodes on Mondays. And also our mini episodes, I think we have 1 or 2 more left from Invest Fest from this past August. So watch out for them, as well as shorts when they come out. But remember that me time is essential and it is never selfish. So have a great week, Mama. Bye-bye, girls.
Bye-bye. I like that.